Good morning, everyone. I'm Ramya, and today I'll be presenting our project entitled Brain Tumor Detection from MRI Images using GAN based anomaly detection. The primary objective of this project is to automatically detect abnormal regions in brain MRI images using deep learning therapy. Uh, Thereby supporting early and accurate diagnosis. Brain tumors are among the most serious neurological disorders. Early detection is crucial. As delays in diagnosis can significantly reduce survival rates, magnetic resonance imaging or MRI is the preferred imaging modality because it is non-invasive and provides excellent soft tissue contrast. However, manual analysis of MRI scans has several limitations. It heavily depends on expert radiologists. It is time consuming, it is prone to human fatigue and subjectivity. With the rapid growth of medical imaging data, there is a pressing need for AI based automated systems that can assist clinicals in diagnosis. Thereby, our project proposes a GAN based anomaly detection system capable of automatically identifying abnormal regions in brain MRI scans. So, here our introduction. So, let's move on to the project statement. Traditional deep learning methods for brain tumor detection are primarily supervised, requiring large amounts of labeled tumor data. In medical imaging, this presents several challenges. Annotating data requires expert radiologists. It is expensive and time consuming. High quality labeled datasets are limited. Moreover, MRI images are vary across patients, scanners, and imaging protocols, which affects the generalization ability of models. Training GANs also presents challenges, including unstable training, mode collapse, high computational requirements. Additionally, there is a risk of false positives where normal anatomical variations may be misclassified as tumors. Thus, the central question we addressed is how can brain tumors can be detected effectively without relying heavily on labeled tumor data. So, let's move on to the scope of the project. The scope of the project includes automated detection and localization of brain tumors, utilization of unsupervised learning techniques, supporting radiologists as a decision support system without replacing clinical judgment. So we included in the project data pre-processing, GAN model development, training, evaluation, and visualization of results. So excluded from the project is tumor grading, treatment planning, clinical deployment, and regulatory approval. So this is our overall methodology. So we used data acquisition. It helps to MRI images are obtained from a publicly available datasets. The training dataset consists solely of healthy MRI scans, enabling the model to learn normal brain anatomy. So for step 2, we used image processing. Pre-processing is critical to enhance model performance. Images are resized to a fixed resolution, pixel values are normalized, noise reduction techniques are applied, skull stripping is performed to remove irrelevant background information. So these steps ensure that the model focuses exclusively on brain tissue. So GAN architecture. The GAN architecture consists of three components. Encoder converts the input MRI image into latent features, and generator, which is decoder, it reconstructs the MRI image from the latent representation. So for discriminator, it distinguishes between real and reconstructed images. And for GAN training process, so during training, the generator attempts to reconstruct realistic healthy MRI images. The discriminator tries to identify reconstructed images are fake. So the model optimizes the following loss functions: reconstruction loss, advisor loss, latent loss. Since the model is trained exclusively on healthy images, it becomes highly sensitive to abnormalities such as tumors. Next one, anomaly detection and tumor localization. During testing, healthy MRI images are reconstructed accurately. Tumor affected regions result in poor reconstruction. So the reconstruction errors are computed using mean squared error structural similarity index SSIM. So the high error regions are identified as anomalies. By applying thresholding and morphological operations, tumor regions are localized clearly within the MRI images. So yeah, next we will move on to what are all the things we have done in CNN model and GAN model. So this is our architecture diagram. So yeah, this is how the flow will go. So this is our UML diagrams, use case diagram, class diagram, sequence diagram, and the algorithms we used is the generator, discriminator, so on things, and also we used a deep learning algorithm here. So this is our step-by-step algorithm what we have done in this architecture diagram. So this is our hardware and software implementation. So yeah, the next implementation. So for CNN, Alongside the GAN, a convolutional neural network CNN was implemented for binary classification. So that the purpose வந்து classify MRI images as tumor present yes, tumor absent no. Architecture, coming to the architecture, it has convolutional layers extract features, early layers capture edges, and then captures edges and textures. Deep layers detect tumor specific patterns. For training, labeled MRI images are used, binary cross entropy loss is applied, and the weights are updated via back propagation. So for output, we used a sigmoid function produces a probability between 0 and 1. So for the output, for output we used sigmoid function. So coming to our CNN code explanation, let me show you. Wait a minute. Okay, now I will explain. So yeah, this is our CNN project. The CNN code is implemented for supervised binary classification. Its role is to predict whether a given brain MRI image contains a tumor or not. So in that code, MRI images are loaded using a custom dataset class. Images are resized to a fixed dimensions and converted to tensors, and it is normalized. Each MRI image is treated as a single channel gray cycle image, which is suitable for medical imaging. So for CNN architecture, our code logic is the CNN model consists of convolutional layers to extract special features and spatial features, ReLU activation to introduce non-linearity, max pooling layers to reduce spatial dimensions. In early layers, the model learns edges and textures, while deeper layers learn tumor-specific patterns. So for fully connected layers, after convolutional, feature maps are flattened, passed to fully connected layers. These layers combine extracted features to make the final decisions. So for the output layer, the final layer has one neuron. It uses sigmoid activation, outputs as probability between 0 and 1. Like, so for training, we have put 0 for, so for train batches 1, validation basis 0. So yeah, this is how it puts a probability between 0 and 1. A threshold is applied. 0 means no tumor, 1 means tumor present. So for training and evaluation, loss function binary cross entropy, optimizer Adam, backpropagation updates model weights. The CNN is evaluated using accuracy, precision, ROC and ROC AUC score. So this is CNN model is mainly used for fast screening and baseline comparison. So yeah, this is what. So if we have we will give you a chosen file. You have to upload the brain MRI image. So it will predict you whether the brain is having tumor or not. So it will tell you the human that yes, the tumor is detected, or no, the tumor is not detected. So let's move on to the GAN model. The purpose of GAN model, the GAN is implemented for unsupervised anomaly detection. It is trained only on healthy MRI images. So it learns normal brain anatomy. So for CNN as well, as well as for GAN, we have imported necessary Python libraries, and we have imported CSV, so the data set file, and we have written a Python function to detect and to do some what to say perform operations. So for GAN also we have imported necessary Python libraries, and then what we have done is we write a function for encoder code. The encoder is built using convolutional layers. It gradually reduces spatial dimensions, and it converts MRI images into a latent representation. This latent space captures normal structural features of healthy brains. And for generator, which is nothing but decoder, the generator reconstruct MRI images from latent features. It uses transposed convolutional layers for upsampling. Objective is to reconstruct healthy MRI images accurately. And let's move on to the discriminator part. The discriminator code helps to like it's like a CNN based classifier. It distinguishes between real MRI images and reconstructed images. So this adversarial feedback improves reconstruction quality. So for the GAN training logic, during training, discriminator learns to classify real versus fake images, and the generator tries to fool the discriminator, and also encoder, generator, and discriminator are trained jointly. So and then for the loss functions we have used reconstruction loss, adversarial loss, and latent loss. So for anomaly detection in code, after training, test the MRI images are passed through encoder and generator. Healthy images means low reconstruction error, tumor images means high reconstruction error. So for the reconstruction error is computed using mean squared error, that is nothing but MSE, and structural similarity index, that is nothing but SSIM. So yeah, this is what our output shows. So these errors acts as anomaly scores. Okay, so final comparison. To summarize the code part, CNN means it helps to binary classification, whether yes or no. It will predict you the tumor output. We used supervised learning algorithm here, and while GAN we use unsupervised algorithm. It helps to anomaly detection and localization. Both models complement each other, improve the reliability of tumor detection. So the CNN provides quick classifications, while the GAN focuses on learning normal anatomy and detecting tumors as reconstruction anomalies. A threshold determines yes or no for tumor presence. The CNN is ideal for quick screening purposes. So yeah, for GAN model, encoder converts MRI images to a compact latent space, capturing normal brain structure. And for generated decoder, it reconstructs the MRI images using transposed convolutions. For discriminator, it distinguishes real images from reconstructors, enhancing realism. So anomaly detection, tumor regions exhibit high reconstruction errors, whereas normal regions exhibit low low errors. So for results, the accuracy approximately 90%, high precision and recall. So and strong ROC scores. The GAN based approach performs effectively even with limited labeled data, demonstrating its practical utility. So for dashboard, so what we have done in dashboard means, wait a minute, I'll show you. Okay, for I'll simply show you what we have done in dashboard. So yeah, a user-friendly dashboard was developed to visualize results. It upload MRI images for analysis, view reconstructed images, visualize now anomaly apps, display performance metrics, accuracy, mean squared error, and SSIM. The dashboard serves as a bridge between deep learning models and end users, facilitating easier interpretation. So for conclusion, you successfully implemented a GAN-based trained tumor detection. The system reduces labeled data. It supports early detection and diagnostic effectively, and it serves as a decision support tool for clinicals. So for future work, future improvements includes a multi-class tumor classification, integration of multi-model MRI data, incorporation of explainable AI techniques, cloud deployment for remote diagnosis, extensive clinical validation. So finally, the final statement is this project demonstrates how super unsupervised deep learning combined with the GANs can significantly enhance medical image analysis and facilitate early detection of brain tumors. Thank you.